Welcome to Start You Up. We're going to be here together for 45 minutes and we're going to re-energize our bodies. We're going to reinvigorate our minds. We're going to reconnect with our soul. Take a moment to take a deep breath and just bring yourself into your body. Feel your body. It's so easy in our world to be distracted with all of the chaos and the conversations and all the yakety yak. So just come in, take a deep breath, know that this is a safe community, that this is a loving community and a beautiful place to get your body activated and your energized energy flowing. So we're going to start by doing a little thing that I use during my day. And it's just feeling, I kind of start with my fingers together, and it's just feeling it, my energy just lift and separate. So it's just becoming more and more and more, right? It's going out and it's going down and grounding. And then I actually see a picture of my energy field, just a nice circle. So it's kind of a good way for me to be back in my body, and I do my conscious breathing with that, yeah. And then I feel that nice big circle. That's really a fun thing to do throughout your day, and it just takes a moment to do. And it's fun to share with other people and just let them start thinking about or conceptualizing about energy, because things we need to remember: we are all energy, we are all connected, and we are always changing. So that's a lot to wrap around our lineal earthly mind and how it thinks. So more we start thinking about energy, realizing that we are energy, and then working within our energy frequencies, we're going to find that we have better health, better sleep, and as we stretch, we lengthen and strengthen our muscles. Therefore, we are going to have better range of motion. We're going to have better recovery time from exercise or any kind of health challenges. We're going to function better, and we're going to function better longer. So we're going to start with energy zesting. And what this does is this ignites your energy. So you're taking it across that mid-center, right? And just igniting it. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all had an amazing solstice, whatever hemisphere you're on. It was our summer solstice, and the weather has been beautiful up until Friday, Saturday, and today. It has been pouring down rain and cold. I don't know what to say. Okay, think about that core, adding in. What can I say? I live in the Pacific Northwest, and that's why everything is green. So I'm not in the park today. If you haven't had a chance to catch the last few episodes in the park, it was very lovely. And I think next weekend's going to be lovely too. So we'll just see what happens. All right. We're going to shake it, feel it, and tap it. Just opening up some more energy meridians. Beautiful. And tapping, doesn't matter how hard you tap, how soft. You don't probably want bruises, but there are so many beautiful things that we can do to deal with our emotions and our lifestyles and our health. And we get sometimes stuck. And how do we do it all right? How do we do it all? And I've had to really work on that myself, because I had a morning routine that I really loved, but was I going to spend 2 hours every morning doing it? No. Okay, then I want you to do right here, right there, the sternum, activating your white blood cells. All the healthy, get all the health going for you. Yeah, I just realized that I needed to be better about kind of listening to myself and just doing what felt good in that moment. But habits obviously are good. Yes, habits are good. There are some things you should do every morning that just make a difference with your system. That's like you can stretch, catch a couple of my in-bed stretching videos, and then your body will feel loosened when you put your feet on the floor. You can also do the ABCs with your feet. That's a fun one. Okay, take a deep breath. Right up here. Beautiful. And just breathe into the crown of your head. Feel enlightened. Feel longer. Feel lengthened. Beautiful. Feel your feet. Feel your balance. Kind of find where you're at. How is your human feeling right this moment? So then after you do a few stretches and then you get out of bed, the first thing you should do is drink a tall glass of water. And say good morning to your system, your body. And those two things are really, really, really beneficial. So give it a try. You can do that before you have your coffee, I'm sure. Inhale right over your heart. Send some love to yourself. Send some love into this world. Yes, yes, yes. We could all use a lot more love. That's my thought. And fingers right in the belly button. So last night it was rainy, cold, and I had some homemade chicken soup that was left over. And so I indulged in beautiful homemade chicken soup and cornbread. That was yummy. It's so funny how different things appeal depending on our emotional state and the state of weather, which can affect my emotional state. I do have some guys out playing. Some squirrels are out playing. A few of the birds are out singing. The little guys, little birdies. Yeah. All right, I want you to shake it. Easy. And then just rotate right around your spine, lifting tall. And this is a good time to think about your spine lengthening, putting oxygen between your vertebrae. Also, it's a great time to open up your chest, which means that you want to remember what we're going to do. We're going to drop our shoulder blades and then squeeze them together. There we go. And then activate that core. That's really where we should come from as we start our stretching, as we do any strength work. And of course, you will continue breathing while activating your core. Take your palms and just put them towards your body now. And then I want you to add a little bit of your hips in and gorilla arms. Just so good to move your energy around and just feel into it. Have you ever watched kids when they start getting fidgety? They're just getting the knots out of their body. They're so smart. We could take a page from that one, watching children play. We should learn how to put more play in our day. Yes, we should. We could. And let's do some infinity signs, opening it up. If you want to, go ahead. Add those hips in. Just moving it around. So this is energy zesting. It's terrific to do in the morning. Really good if you're having a slump in the afternoon, or if you want to just kind of get yourself focused maybe before you have a meeting or something you need to take care of. Push that energy away. Just feel it go whoosh. You're just kind of extending it, really, making a bigger energetic space right around yourself. We're going to pull it up. Take a deep breath, pull it all the way up. Swoosh it down. Bring it up. Get that oxygen going. Feel it visually flowing everywhere. Now we're going to go ahead and take it. Feel that energy. We're going to lock it up. Now we're going to do the shimmy. You have to shimmy. If you can't shimmy, you can at least bend your knees. But you got to shimmy. And if you do that before you go out the door in the morning, your day is going to be so much better. Have a little dance party before you go out the door. A little fun. So that's energy zesting. If you want to know about it, there's also a video for that. Check out the library. Do subscribe to the community and share with your friends. Now go ahead and we're just going to take our hands out, and then I want you to just float them down very gently. We'll start with our neck. And feel your feet. Kind of put your energy to the outside of your feet. Take it back. Oh yeah, I felt my shoulders crunching up there too. Isn't it amazing how much stress we put in our neck? And then we expect our neck to hold this big old head up. Kind of fascinating. Mm. Rotate those shoulders. And just feel into them. And the other direction. Keeping ourselves balanced. And then a little rotation. Think about reaching up, 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 up. Now bring it to a goalpost. All right? We're going to see, you're squeezing your shoulder blades, right? You're dropping them and squeezing them. Just see what our range of motion does with our shoulders. I have so many clients with shoulder injuries or damage. You know, I've had a couple of them fall and break their shoulder. Oh, talk about pain. So the more we can do to increase the range, right, for functional movement, so important. Push them out. Take a deep breath. Clasp them behind your neck. And go ahead and drop your neck. And bring your elbows as close as you can. See how far you can drop that neck. Bring them up. Push them out. Drop them behind your back. I want you to go ahead and slide them down your back. And at the same time, opening your chest. Drop the shoulder blades. Squeeze them together. And take a nice breath. Feel that posture just lengthen. Your neck is growing longer. You're opening up your chest. You're feeling that space between your vertebrae. And I want you to feel into your feet too. It's another interesting thing. We have a tendency to put so much stress on our feet. Those little tiny things carrying our bodies all around. It's fascinating. Mm-hmm. Yes. From there, I want you to go up to the reverse prayer. It does not matter how far you can stretch. You may be here. That might be where your body feels more natural. If you want more stretching, you can put them together and then slide up as far as you can go. And then, of course, dropping your shoulder blades and squeezing them together. Remember to meet your body where it's at. You're never going to have two of the same stretches or two of the same workouts, and know that's exactly how it's supposed to be. This is changing all the time. The human body is amazing. It compensates for injury, it compensates for pain, but then of course your body gets offset, and then you have to recompensate, and then we end up with other injuries, which is often why if your left knee's bad, your right hip gets all the stress, vice versa. So oftentimes cross-body tendencies. Yes, take a deep breath. Let that go. Do the shake. How about one up and one down? I know some of my clients just hate this, hate this, hate this, but I will guarantee you the more you do it, the better your range of motion. Yes, you want to keep that going. You know, if you just didn't stretch for a whole month, can you imagine how your body would, you know, your your whole system would slowly just turn itself off a little bit. Exhale, little switcho. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, the birdies are singing now. And there goes the squirrel down the bird feeder. I can sit and look at the garden for hours. I'm very, very easily entertained, obviously. Yes, my garden brings me such joy. And take a deep breath. Now shake it out. And we're going to go, I think we're going to go into a nice wide second. I know we're going into a nice wide second. And I want you to sit into a squat. Just take it where it goes naturally for you. You know, in some cultures, people spend time during the whole day sitting like this. And now, if your knees are bothering you, if you have got some tension on your knees, then I just want you to round your back a little bit more so that you can take the pressure off your back, release that low back, and you can leave your arms on your thighs so that you don't have to put any extra pressure. And you can try and drop down further, but don't put, the idea is you don't want to put any pressure on your knees. So if that bothers them, simply don't do it. It's that easy. It is that easy. We're going to go now into our hamstrings. You're going to straighten those legs, drop your head, go where your hands can go, and breathe. You should be able to feel a whole hamstring from where it connects at your booty all the way down. You can actually take your hand back and feel those little critters. Mine are always tight. And feeling your feet? Ba-da-ba-bum. How about if we go down right from here? Yes. We're going to go into the cat-cow. Such a good thing for us to do every day. And you want to go ahead and take that, get yourself squared nicely. And we're going to arch. We're going to look up and realize that your hair is in your face. Oh, excellent. This is so good for your small and large intestine, for your digestion, for all kinds of wonderful things. Your spine, so good for your spine. And go ahead and we're going to round through, bringing our belly button to our spine, opening those shoulder blades apart, looking through our legs. Arch through, look up, and feel that breath. Working, you feel all your internal organs in there. Rounding through, looking through your legs, dropping that neck. Now we're going to speed up the tempo, okay? We're going to do it with the breath. So it's good job. Go ahead, right? We're right where we could go back to the child's pose. So I want you to sit into it wherever is comfortable for you. Everyone has a different place that's comfortable. Some people want to stay here, and that's fine if you want to stay here. Some people go ahead and rest their head on their hands. I like to open up and make a nice V so that I can get my upper back opened. And just relax into it. Of course, you're breathing. Okay. And from here, I just want you to bring your right foot around, and then I want you to lean down. So you're square, the rest of you is square, and you're feeling your inner thigh on your right leg and your hip. Can you see me okay? Say good morning to the dragon, our favorite dragon. This is a very, very special rug. It was my mama's, and it was handmade in Tibet. And so it's a very, very special treat to have in my studio. Can you feel that? Are you leaning into it? You should really be feeling it open up. And you're not doing anything to make it sensitive. You're not bouncing. You're doing a beautiful static stretch into it with the oxygen. And remember that where our attention goes, our energy flows. So always feel the part of the body that we're working. And I want you to lean until you're actually activating that stretch. You feeling it? If not, lean into a little bit more. Okay. Now I want you to just sit back. So you're leaning back, opening up that left side. Go ahead, look up. And then we're going to switch. Look up. And now I want you to go ahead and sit up. We're going to do a nice diamond. And so I want you to, first of all, think about lengthening that spine. And then we're going to tilt forward. I don't want to round it back. I just want you to open up your hips and your low back. So make that diamond the perfect size for you, your body, for your human. And settle into it, breathe into it. And as long as you can lengthen that spine nice and long, you can, as you continue to breathe, oftentimes it takes our muscles more than a moment to release and relax. They can be cantankerous little critters sometimes. And you know, a stretch for one person may not be a stretch for another. As individual as our humans are, certain things just seem to be easier for some than others. And a lot of it is how you're built, how you're attached. A nice second position here. And I want you to flex your feet. When you flex your feet, you don't have to do a whole lot more stretching to activate those adductors, those inner thighs. Oh yeah, you can feel them. If you want to, you can do one of two things. You can go ahead and lean forward to add a little more stretch to that. Make sure you're into the stretch before you give it too much. Or you can sit back here, lift up tall, keep it flexed. You'll still get the inner thigh. You can also work on that posture. Either way, whatever feels the best into your stretch. Feel good? Now we're going to just take it up and over to the right side. I'm going to go ahead and lift up. I don't want you forward. I want you there. And then feel it. You can feel it through here, right? Can you feel it coming all the way up from your hip to your fingertip? And switch sides. Hello, plants. How are you this morning? A little bit more. Remember, we're not here. We're here. And I think what we're going to do is the right leg is going to be bent right here. We're going to do a stag. You want to bring the left one around, and you want to think of squeezing your booty and feel that hip flexor. And then we're going to go ahead and just drop on over and open up that right hip all the way around from your booty. So you get all those muscles that work together, and we're going to just open them up. You could drop whatever is comfortable for you. Over time, you'll find that the graciousness of gravity will help. But just feel into that stretch. Put that focus right there on that right cheek, booty, that whole area. At the same time, you can feel this hip flexor and squeeze the buttons. Go ahead and bring it up, and then just squeeze back a little bit here. So how's everyone doing? All good? I love it when you pop on with your comments. Would appreciate hearing the stretches that you like, what stretches you might need more of. We're going to go to the other side, so we now want to bring that right leg around. You want to feel that hip flexor in that booty. Take that deep breath, and then we're going to open up on the left side. And come on up. Try not to use your hands if you can. It's it's always a bit of a trick. But that helps us really activate our core and use our core. Which is really where everything starts, is in the core, the center of your universe. Squeeze it a little bit, squeeze into it, feel it. And go ahead, we're going to do the windshield wipers, the 90-90s, whatever you want to call them. I want you to work all the way through your hips. Another great exercise to do every day. Not an exercise, it's a good stretch. You know, if you're on the floor playing with the animals or watching something, streaming something, playing with some kids, or just taking a break from whatever it is you do, throw in a couple of these stretches. They're good for you. They'll make you feel better. They'll energize you. They'll give you a boost. So work through them. Go ahead on your back. Here we go. Taking it down. Feet hip width apart. Take a deep breath and kind of activate, feeling that you've got your two hips anchored down. Kind of push them into the ground and anchor your heels and just feel your spine lengthen. That's all we're doing. I want you to take your right foot over your left leg. You're going to take your legs to the right and you're going to look to the left. Extend those arms out. Opening up the left hip, rotating around the spine. Okay, let's switch sides. Left over the right, take it to the left. Look to the right. Come on back. And soles of your feet together. You can put your arms straight up if you want to, right here. You can clasp them together, whatever feels best, most comfortable for you. It's a butterfly stretch, and we're going to do some breathing right here. So you want to feel that breath come up. Exhale. Make a big belly, bring it up. And exhale. Couple more big breaths. Feel it coming through your whole body, up your spine, out the top of your head. Alrighty. You're going to go ahead and bring your feet up and just rotate around. I'm putting my hands behind my head because my hair clip is digging into my head. Oh well. So just rotate around. Feels good. Whatever feels good on that low back. Can you feel it loosen up? Yeah. Okay, extend. And let's be kind to those feet. Let's externally rotate them. Yes, we need to spend more time being kind to our little tootsies. They are such an important part of us. And in the opposite direction. And a little bit of, crunchies. Flexing and pointing. And a little more once again right there. Can you feel those hamstrings? Just a little added stretch for them. Go ahead. Put that right or left foot down. And we're going to just see what this hamstring can do here. So a little bit of work on that. If you want to stay balanced, you could do that. Otherwise, you can stretch the other leg long. Either way is fine, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're going to take it out to the side. But you want to make sure that you keep both of your hips anchored to the floor. Your left hand is out, palm is down. So you're working your hamstring and your inner thigh, your adductor. Bend it to your chest, take it across your body, look the opposite direction. Extend, and let's switch sides and go ahead and extend that up. A little bit more for that hamstring. Oh, bug flying around. Open that up. Can you feel it? Oh, yeah. Put that hand down if you want to balance. Keeping that right hip anchored. Core is engaged. Bend that knee, take it across your body, look in the opposite direction. Ah, feels so good. All right, fingertips behind your knees, round it all the way up with ease. Okay, okay. So, I'm going to have you sit tall and take your arms out and just bring them here. And we're going to just rotate down. I want you to feel it all the way to your shoulder blades, all the way through. Beautiful. And the opposite direction. Think about sitting tall, lengthening that spine, opening your chest. Now I want you to go ahead and just put your right arm out. We're going to take our palm and we're going to stretch all the way through that arm. We're so good about working it the other way, but we seldom open up and stretch through, particularly if you're on a keyboard or a mouse or any of those handheld devices. Somebody wanted some pictures from me from, I don't know, decades ago. And I smiled and I said, well, it wasn't like we had phones with cameras. We had neither. And yet I find it fascinating that most of you are watching on your phone as a device. It's easier to see me on your TV or a monitor. But, okay, open and close. How often do you do that? So important to keep that flexibility, mobility in your hands so you can continue to do things like open jars. Yeah, things like that. A lot of people have problem with that. So, or grab a ball and just practice it. Okay, I switch sides, push it through. Perfect. And you know, we always adjust a little bit for our stretch. And then, yes, take a deep breath, fingertips on your head, tuck your left hand behind your back, and tilt. I want you to tilt forward and to the right. You're going to open up not only from your neck, but you're going to go into your shoulder blades and your upper back. Drop it down a little bit more. Shake it out, switch it up, just your fingertips, drop it down. Opening it all up. Couple more of those shoulder rolls working into your body. Yeah, then what I want you to do is give yourself a great big hug. You know what? We didn't have a word for the day, an intention. Oh my, that's just never happened. Isn't that funny? How about creativity? That's your word for the week. Creativity. Give yourselves a great big hug. So I'm hoping that you will do your legs up the wall every day for 10 minutes. I encourage you to stretch at least 10 minutes every day. Do some conscious breathing where you're actually conscious of your breath throughout your day. Get creative. Do something creative that just sounds like fun. I can't encourage enough. I always say put play in your day, but put some fun in your life, fun in your functionality. You know, we used to joke in our family about, we put the fun in dysfunctional. But do go find some creative joy and make your week special. Please do me a favor, if you like that, click the click the like button. I would love for you to subscribe to this community. It's dynamic, we are growing, we are all inclusive. It is a loving place to be. And I do encourage you to share this with anyone that can use this marvelous breathing and strengthening and stretching for our humans to be able to walk lighter in the chaos that we're experiencing. My name is Jina Bieland. I'm the creator, the founder, and the chief energy officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where all things are about flexibility, balance, and strength. I want you to know that you are loved. And until next time, be flexible.